Hey, my Young and The Restless fans. Yes, you know what time it is. We are back with May sweeps as promised. And yeah, look like it's going to be some good ones. First, Elena summons JT back to Genoa City. We also have a marriage on the rocks between Kyle and Summer. And Nick learns of Victor's bribe to Sally to take her baby. Welcome back to CBS Soap Dish Recap, where we recap everything CBS Soaps, both the Young and the Restless and the Bold and the Beautiful. This is your May Sweeps 2023 video, and without any further ado, let's go ahead and unpack this month's storylines. So we're going to jump right into it with this crazy storyline coming up this month between Victor and Sally. So it looked like Sally is going to be made an offer that I'm hoping that she refuses, where Victor is asking Sally to give up her baby and leave. And we know that is pretty darn disgusting. Now, of course, we know she's involved with Nick, and of course, his brother Adam is also over the moon that they're having a baby girl. Now, of course, when Nick learns of this, oh yeah, this situation is going to be messy and complicated. And he's going to want to confront his dad, but it looks like Sally says, nope, don't do it. I wonder why she would tell him that. Boy, it's going to be a hot storyline for this month. So next up, we got to talk about Elena, Victoria, and Nate. And in this coming week, if you have checked out my spoilers, it is spicy, spicy, spicy between Nate and Victoria. And guess who gets busted? They do, by Elena. Well, the other thing that's going on this month with these three is that Elena contacts JT. Audra is able to track down JT and give his phone number to Elena, who has her own agenda. Nate's bond with Victoria is very concerning, and Elena enough makes drastic measures, according to what we found out. Elena decides her podcast is the perfect guise to reach out to JT and gauge where he stands with Victoria. So he's going to be making a video call to Victoria's ex-husband, introducing herself. She explains that she want to interview him about his brain tumor, which caused all of that destructive behavior. Now, when he assumes that Victoria approved this interview, Elena doesn't correct him. Now, Elena is intentionally evasive. And of course, according to what we know, reaching out to JT is a calculated move, and she needs to be careful so her plan doesn't blow up in her face. Elena invites JT to come to Genoa City for the interview with the hope that his presence will cause a distraction with Victoria away from Nate. However, JT must decide if he's even ready to face his past. So we got to see how that unfolds. So next up on our sweeps this month is Diane, Jack, and Phyllis. Now, Phyllis is going to continue to exact revenge on Diane, even from the quote-unquote grave. This girl has not learned anything yet, but we all know her plans usually blow up in her face. Meanwhile, we're still going to see Jack vowing to clear Diane's name and find himself over his head when he crosses the line to protect Diane. However, we do see this coming week, if you haven't checked out the spoilers for the week of May 1st through May 5th, it looks like Diane is going to get her second chance. So, yeah, we got to see what is the end to this crazy storyline that started last month. So let's talk about another Abbott this month, Ashley Abbott. Now, although the Abbott mansion is at full occupancy this spring with everybody moving into the house, Diane, Tucker, well, it looked like there's still plenty of room for drama thanks to Tucker's arrival, which I am looking forward to that. Trevor St. John is hilarious, which further complicates Ashley and Jack's growing conflict, especially over Diane. Now, Ashley and Tucker being under the same roof will force her to question her true feelings for him. And I think maybe they, as we saw on Friday's episode, they snuck off to the hotel. I don't know what happened because on Monday episode, I don't remember seeing what the outcome of that was. But honestly, girl, just give it up. You know you want some Tucker. So this one should be no surprise, still talking about Abbott's, this whole thing with Summer and Kyle. So it looks like their marriage will no longer be immune to both their moms' feud, with Phyllis, quote unquote, death possibly being the last straw for these two. Christine, of course, is back at the DA's office, teaming up with Chance to investigate that whole farce of a death which Phyllis and Jeremy set up, which leads to more questions than it does answers. Christine also finds herself in a very unique position of seeking justice for her one-time rival. But the problem is, there is no justice to even be looked for because the person is still alive. However, with that secret looming that Summer is carrying, wait till Kyle finds out, that is going to blow his top. So yeah, this could be the beginning of the end for Summer and Kyle. So this is an interesting storyline coming up for May Sweeps, where we have something going on and brewing with Sharon, Nick, Sally, and Adam. So it looks like Nick is going to be torn between Sally and Sharon when Sharon faces some unexpected crisis this month and a threat from her past where she's going to turn to Nick for help. Now, lucky for Sally, Adam, of course, is waiting in the wings and more than ready to reclaim his role in Sally's life and, of course, discredit Nick in the process. Maybe this is what actually break this whole craziness up, since we've been dealing with it since November, December, when she actually slept with Adam. However, if he goes back to Sharon, that cleans everything up for Adam and Sally. That rumor about Elena and Chance might be actually coming true. So we got to stay tuned to see if that's actually going to go down. So now let's talk about another set. Billy, Chelsea, Daniel, and Lily. So romance is blooming for these four, in the fact that Billy and Chelsea, as they carefully navigate their future together. Meanwhile, we actually too get to see Lily is going to be a support system for Daniel when drama continues during this whole investigation of Phyllis's so-called death. And it looked like they're probably going to be wrapping that up probably in the first half of May. So hopefully we don't have to spend a whole nother 30 days dealing with this so-called farce of a murder. So we have to stay tuned. And finally, we got to talk about Devon. So he's going to have some surprise reunions this month. First with Harmony and then Malcom, leading him to make a life-changing decision about his future. And you know what? Tucker's also there, his dad, and he's going to have his work definitely cut out for him as he tried to work to win Devon's trust back. So it looked like it's going to be a crazy and very interesting month of May for the Young and the Restless. So we got to stay tuned. Okay, so there you have it, your May sweeps for 2023 for the Young and the Restless. Stay tuned for the May sweeps for the bold and the beautiful. So until the next video, like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you next time. Bye.